Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ann and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. Okay, so today we are doing my September budget closeout. So I always start with looking at where my envelope started and ended and what the difference was. So let's start with priority one. So in emergency, we started the month with $900. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. So oh my goodness, 1,000, and so that was an increase of 100. In health, I started with 410, ending with 1, 2, 3, 4. So that went down 10. Extra week, started with 300, ending with 1, 2, 3, 4. So up 100. I'm not currently putting into extra debt, so nothing and nothing. Home maintenance started with 205, and then with 1, 20, 30, 35, 40. So that went down 65. Home improvement started with 610, ending with 5, 6, 20, 45. So up 35. Car maintenance started with 65, ending with 100. So up 35. Pet care started with 5, ending with 40. So up 35. And then electronics started with 140, ending with 150, 75. So up 35. Okay. Moving on to priority 2. So we don't count these first few because they are like rotating envelopes. So subscriptions. So I did move, there's like 3 subscriptions that are coming due in October. So I went ahead and moved that money to my checking account. And so it came out of my subscription fund. So I started with $1,545 and I'm ending with $650 plus 190 plus 165 plus 140 plus 85 plus 125. So I'm ending with 1,355. And so that went down 190. So vacation started with 205, ending with 1, 2, 20, 40. So up 35. Christmas started with 310, ending with 5, 605. So that went up 295. And then holiday dinner started with $625 and it is now fully funded at $1,000. So that went up $375. And then gifts started with $55 and ending with $50, $70, $90. So that went up $35. Okay, so that does it for priority 2. Moving on to priority 3. So wedding. So I can remove actually this category because I have bought my dress and shoes. So that $250 is gone, as well as $200 from my miscellaneous. So I still have $150 in my miscellaneous fund. So started with $1,850 and ending with, I have $250 in gift, I have $1,000 in hair and makeup, and I have $150 in miscellaneous. So ending with $1,400, so that went down $450. Between the dress, the shoes, the accessories, and then tailoring, that is where that $450 went. And that's exactly why I had that miscellaneous, was to, I wasn't 100% sure how much I was gonna need for all of that. And so it was just nice to have that buffer. Okay, entertainment started with $5, ending with $10.25. So that went up $20. Clothes started with $160, ending with $150, $60, $70, $80. So that also went up $20. Beauty started with nothing, ending with $20. So up $20. And miscellaneous started with $5, ending with $25. So up $20. And then planner stuff started with $100 and ending with $100. So there was no change there. Okay, so now finally moving on to my business binder. Taxes, I think it should be the same, but let's just give it a count. So because I didn't do any side hustle stuffing, I'm gonna wait until next month and do kind of 2 months at one time. So started with $1,354, ending with $1,001 to $253, $54. Yep. Okay. So no change there. Now my business subscriptions, there is a change. One of the things that I had put aside was a tool, a system, and I had next year's and even then the following year's subscription put aside, but I'm actually going to cancel it and I'm going to reinvest that money elsewhere. So I took it out of my subscriptions because like I said, it's being, I'm not sure how I'm going to account for it because it's basically going to pay for at least 6 months of a new tool. And then hopefully by that point it will be kind of paying for itself. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to represent that. I may just kind of leave that money in my checking account and just kind of reduce it as each month's payment comes. I'm not sure, but it came out of subscriptions anyway. So I started with 3,390 in subscriptions. And so I'm ending with 40 plus 70 plus this should be 300 plus 80 plus 150 plus 90 plus 120 plus 200 plus 240 plus 80. Yeah, so those came down quite a bit because each of those subscriptions was almost $1,000. So that leaves 1,370. Like I said, I may figure out a way to represent that here because it's not like the money is going away completely, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. So that went down though $2,020. Okay, solo ads. Actually, you know what? I know these are all the same because I did not add or take out. So we're not gonna bother. So these all ended exactly where they started. Okay, so I started the month with $12,949. So I'm going to speed this part up. I'm going to total up my ending balances and we'll see where we are left. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I ended with 11,374, and so that was a reduction of 1,575. Not too bad when you think about everything that did come out. Okay, so I'm going to circle this amount, copy it, and bring it over here for my net worth calculation. Okay, so last month's net worth was $224,259. And so let's take a look at my assets. So as we just saw in my envelopes, 11,374. My estimated house value based on Zillow.com is 250,500. My estimated car trade-in value based on Kelley Blue Book is 20,094. My 401k balance as of today is 110,207. And I have $601 in my savings account. So that's just my general savings. So let's total these up. So 11,374 plus 250, 500 plus 20,094 plus 110, 207 plus 601. Okay. So my total assets are $392,776. Now let's take a look at my liabilities. So my current owed on my Chapter 13 bankruptcy is $31,275. My current principal on my mortgage is $117,689. My total owed on my 401k loan is $12,514. I owe my mom $1,950, and I now have $2,087 in medical debt. I did have surgery in October, and I had an MRI. I had a couple of biopsies. It was a month. In September, I mean, not October. So it was a month. But this is all getting paid through the medical system. They have payment plans, and it's zero interest. So yeah, so I'm not in a huge rush to pay that off, but there we go. And it may go up even more. I have no idea, but I have a few more things that need to happen before the end of the year. So, all right, let's total these up now. So 31,275 plus 117,689 plus 12,514 plus 1950 plus 2087. Okay, so my total liabilities then is 165,515. So to get my net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So 392,776 minus 165,515. Wow, unbelievably, my net worth still went up. with, going down that much, and with my medical debt going up. So, okay, so my new net worth is $227,261. And so let's figure out the amount change. So 227,261 minus 224,259. So that went up 3,002. And then the percentage difference, so I'm going to divide the amount change by last month. So 3,002 divided by 224,259. Whoops. So 3,002 divided by 224,259. So that just went up 1%, but hey, I will take it. Okay, so that does it for, I have a little bug in here. So that does it for this monthly closeout. So next up will be my first paycheck stuffing for October. Yeah, that'll come at you next. So, all right, thanks everyone. Hope you're having a great week.